The ultimate gift. This is the gift that you give someone you love if they have to drive, ever, even just like across town, let alone across the country. It's also the gift that you give someone if they live in an apartment or a home and occasionally have a power outage. Okay, so that's really everybody, because what this is from Halo, this is how you jumpstart on your own with no hassle, no fear, can't mess it up. Everything from, I heard Sean say a school bus, and that's true. I'm thinking more of like your big SUV to your compact car to your lawnmower to your boat. It's how you jumpstart all of that. It's how you power things in a power outage. It's how you charge your phone about 1,000,001 times. Final quantities of the year. What we've done with this Halo as a today's special value is we've given you the most fully featured upgraded Halo Bolt ever, but we kept the price at the same as last year's today's special value. So it's actually upgraded, but we didn't even charge you a penny more. I'm really proud of that. 5 easy payments of $28 with free shipping and handling. I've had to jumpstart my car multiple times now in different places. Ever since Halo Bolt came on the scene, and it's the only time I've ever jump started a car. Before then, I'd rely on just strangers hoping they had jumper cables. It's very empowering. All right, let me take you through the colors because we've sold out of a lot. Here's what we have left. Pink, but it is last call. It's a really pretty brushed pink. Look how big the display is. How many left? 200 left in the pink, that is it. 108,000 have been sold. We've had 200 left in the pink. Here's your green. These are so pretty this time, Sarah. 200 left in the green. Or 2,200 left in green, excuse me. We have cobalt and about 3,500, and we have black. All colors except for black are exclusive to QVC. If you have ever used a Halo Bolt, doesn't even have to be this one, because I know this is the newer one, the upgraded, you don't have this one yet. But if you've ever used a Halo Bolt and you've been a Halo hero, give us a call. We would love to hear from you. And Sarah, join us, but look at what it does. Look at what it powers.
I know.
Mobile phones to bike tires. It'll blow up your bike tire. It'll turn your laptop.
Everything in between, right? So this is the Halo Bolt Ultimate. This encompasses every single feature that we've ever included on our Halo Bolt, but then we even made it better. So this is the Ultimate 3.0. So what you'll first notice is the size of the screen. This is absolutely amazing because, again, this is the largest screen we've ever had, but we've kept every single feature that we love. So yes, jumpstart your car, your truck, your SUV.
It comes with those cables. You never have to have jumper cables rolling around in the back of your car again.
And again, we actually even extended those jumper cables by 3 inches to help you maneuver around that car battery. So this is perfect for that kind of emergency. But then kind of slide over to what if you have a power outage at home? This also has that AC outlet. So now you can charge and power lamps and fans and computers. We added or upgraded the USB ports as well to include that Type-C, so now that's fast charging as well. The air compressor, we love this. It's powerful enough to even inflate a dump truck sized tire. That's up to 130 PSI. My favorite feature of that is that it has an auto shutoff, which means you cannot overinflate when it comes to your car tire, your bike tire, any of your inflatables, and kind of everything in between. And Sandra, we even upgraded the way that we recharge our Halo. So now this recharges with a USB Type-C, which is that universal charging cable. And in essence, it's under 3 hours from 0 to 100. So that's amazing too.
So I bought the one last year because it was time. It had one for so long. It was time for me to upgrade. This has more features than mine last year, which, by the way, it was the same price last year.
Yeah, this is the big wow, right? This is the 2024 Halo Bolt. And we presented this just yesterday, and we heard from people all across the country that they were upgrading because they had the original ones, but then maybe they had to choose, did they want the Halo Bolt with the air compressor or did they want the Halo Bolt with the AC outlet? Well, with this one, you don't have to choose. This has every single one. So I know we saw that graphic, so think about this as charging, powering, jump starting, inflating, all in one unit.
It's the best one we've ever done. It's the best one we've ever done. Over 2.8 million bolts have been ordered on QVC. This is the best we've ever done. Here's another reason why you want to keep this in the car. It is your emergency light. What I do is I keep it charged in the car, but then if there's a big storm coming and I think we might lose power, I go out to my car and I bring it in the house, because if we lose power, guess what's charging? My phone and all of that. This is your personal power station. So here is that integrated
air compressor right here. I was showing on the end that we have the AC outlet, but one thing you'll notice too with this, we actually covered all the ports to kind of streamline the look of the Halo. This is where you would actually include those jumper cables, and we extended them this year, so it's really, really easy to use.
I also want you to know, if you're nervous about jumping a car, and I always was before I had the Halo, so I'm speaking as someone, you know, maybe you're not, I was though. When you get this home, all of the instructions are in the bag, and it really is as easy as this. I've had to use this a number of times. One time, I came out to go to work, and I think my light had been left on. My car was in the garage, and it was dead. Now, my husband wasn't even home, but here's the thing. Even if he was home, he wouldn't have been able to jump me with his car because of the way it was parked in the garage. We just wouldn't have been able to even get his car to my car. So then what, right?
Right.
I was able to quickly grab my Halo out of the car, the bolt, jumpstart my own car. It took just a couple of minutes, and I wasn't even late for work. It was incredible.
Right, and really, I've always said this, when we hear and we talk about Halo, it's a sense of empowerment and independence, and I think even this one too, that's the theme that carries on. I love that you said you didn't have to ask anybody for help. You didn't have to ask a stranger.
You and I both have kids who are college age. I would never want my daughter in a situation like I was in when I was younger, you know, sitting in an airport parking lot at 2 a.m. hoping that the guy from the express parking would come around and see me and that he would have jumper cables. Like, that happened to me.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so like the fact that you don't have to rely on a stranger, you get this, charge your car and you're gone.
Yeah, and again, you're charging or jump starting your car in a matter of minutes. And the best thing with this one too, and you know, with our Halo, we will not let you do it the wrong way.
You never have to be scared to jump start your car. It will not let you make a mistake.
No, and it's a visual warning when you accidentally do hook it up the wrong way. But again, you're utilizing those charging ports for fast charging. You're using that AC outlet to power anything from a lamp to a computer to maybe your home Wi-Fi router as well. And that built-in air compressor, I love this feature because it's an automatic shutoff. I never had any success in inflating my car tires. Think about this time of year, like it is freezing outside right now.
Yeah.
Did you wake up this morning and have that low tire pressure warning? You know, what are your options? Is it going to your local convenience store, getting in line, hoping that pump works, or with that air compressor, you can take care of that low tire pressure right there on the spot. So it's kind of
and
easy
also,
and
like if you own the Halo and you figure out how to do it one time, you'll always know how to do it. Whereas if I go to like a gas station or a convenience store, I'm like, wait, how do I use their machine? Like I start to get like nervous about it. Like this, like I know how to use my Halo.
I used to try and I ended up deflating more, and I'd have to go home and ask my husband for help. I'm like, oh, I can't do this. But anyway, this is how you would jumpstart, and this is why, again, we love this feature.
I promise you can do this. It's so easy. Like I can do it.
I know. It's actually kind of fun too, right? And we kept hearing yesterday that people were talking about they look for the opportunity to help other people jumpstart. That's how fun this is. So again, we include these extra long jumper cables for you, super, super easy. And then you connect the cables. You're gonna connect red to red, which is the positive, and then black to black, which is the negative. Now, if you can take a peek at this top, now again, look at the size of this screen. It's amazing. So I
don't need my readers.
No, when you jumped in the car and your car did not start, and you get this type of reading right here, anything under 12, the reason your car is not starting is the battery is too low. This is reading 6.3 volts. Again, all these diagnostic tools are here. You're gonna press the jump start button and it's gonna blink. It's gonna go through every single safety check. And as soon as that light turns solid, take a look at now the battery voltage. Now it's 12.3. This is going to work with all 12-volt car batteries. So it's your 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, 8-cylinder vehicles. 12 volts, that's enough.
It's that easy.
As we were talking through this, that's how fast
it's already
it was.
done. You could drive away. If you were to plug them in the wrong or connect them the wrong way, and if we can come back 1 second, she's going to show this. If you did it wrong, and you can see the air compressor. So let's say you didn't know what you were doing, which was me all 3 times.
And if you've never done it before, it can be really, really scary. So I've purposely connected these the wrong way. Now, this didn't come on, but if you don't expect it to, we're kind of wondering, you know, what did I do it the right way? Well, this is what happens. It flashes red, but then the top of the display says safety check fail. So it's letting us know what you're not seeing are sparks and smoke and damage and all the things that happen.
Which with traditional jumper cables, that's why we're scared.
This is what your car battery looks like inside your car. We just happen to have a freestanding battery.
I want to take everybody through the colors because this is going really, really quickly. Okay, so if you want the pink, it's almost gone. We have fewer than 100 left, and then that's it. And like over, how many have been ordered again? Did you say 100? 100 and now 109,000, and we have 100 left in the pink. Here's your green. There's about 1,800 left in the green. Here's your pretty cobalt, about 3,500, and here's your black. I want to say hello to Sheila in Iowa. I was going to tell my own story about another time I used the halo, but I would much rather hear from our customers. Okay. And I understand that Sheila is quite a halo hero, if what on my screen is correct. Hi, Sheila. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Well, let me hear about your experience with Halo. I'm sure everyone at home is interested.
Well, I'm from the Cedar Rapids, Iowa area.
Okay.
And we were hit with a derecho in 2020.
That's like a windstorm, right?
Right. It's like an inland hurricane, they say.
Okay.
And some people in the area were without electricity up to 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Our house was a week, but I had 2 halos at that time, and we could charge it in our vehicle.
Yeah,
so
you can do that, yeah.
We would charge them with our DC adapter, and we could keep our fan going once in a while, but it kept our phones going and our router going. And I purchased my 9th one the other night when you came on air. So
nice.
I don't think one is enough.
Yeah, well, you know, Sheila, we have them for every car in our house, and usually, I don't know if you heard me, whenever there's a storm, I go out and get mine from the car and bring it in case we lose power. It's amazing how much power is in this convenient and even like pretty package.
Right.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Right.
Thank you so much. What color did you end up getting in the new one?
Purple.
Oh, okay, which we have sold out of, so I'm glad you got it when you could. Sheila, thank you so much. I really appreciate the call.
You're welcome.
And I'm glad you stayed safe. Thanks. Bye-bye. You know, one time, so she used it in Iowa City, or Cedar Rapids, rather. One time, my husband and I were in Quebec City, and we were in a parking garage, and we came out. Our car was fine. There was a really nice young couple really upset because their car battery was dead, but because they were in a parking garage, and the people around them, we didn't know where they were. They couldn't even get anyone with jumper cables to park their car because they were, you know, parked in. And I said, oh, we have a Halo. They thought it was the coolest thing. We got them going in a few minutes. I remember they were like, where'd you get that? And I'm like, QVC. And they're like, what's that? Because we were up in Canada. I'm like, it's like the home shopping, like, you know, we're trying to explain it to them. Anyway, it is so awesome and empowering. So it's not just charging or jump starting your car, though, but also your big SUV, your lawnmower. You can jump start a boat with this. It's also the most fully featured. So now I can plug a lamp in.
Yeah, so in essence, this has 7 features inside of this. So again, it has that safety light, a floodlight, a safety light, and emergency light. It has the ports for charging your everyday devices. It has that USB Type-C as well. We have that AC outlet. Now, I love this because right now this lamp is being powered by our Halo. So in the event of a power outage, you don't have to be without light. You can go ahead and plug in. Now this is gonna run 10, 11, 12 hours, depending on the wattage that you put in for your light bulb. But just know that that's enough, you know, to kind of make something normal. You could put it in your kitchen, at the top of the steps, the bottom of the steps. You can plug in your router to restore your internet. You can use your computer if it's a power outage, or you just want to sit on your couch and have more runtime and work. But a lot of us, you know, we need to stay connected, and that's what we love about this. You're going to pick this up for that emergency jump start, right? It's always going to have that feature, or it's always going to have that use for the compressor. But when it's your phones, this is your connection. This is your lifeline to so many people. How are you going to charge your phone, but yet still stay at home, still stay comfortable? This is the way to do that.
The iPhone 15, it gives you another 53 hours of usage. And if you do use this to jumpstart a car or a truck or an SUV or whatever, it's not like the Halo is then like dead, you need to recharge it again.
No.
You can jumpstart many cars before you have to charge it again.
So a standard car, you can actually jump over 80 times before you have to recharge this.
Wild.
And remember, we have fast charge or fast recharge of the Halo now too, because you're utilizing a Type-C connector. Now we do include that as well as that little charging brick.
Okay.
But you are recharging this Halo from 0 to 100 in less than 3 hours. Previous models, you were looking at 6, 7, 8 hours of